And welcome back to Let's Play System Shock 2 with Kyle and Drew. We are now in the science sector, and for some reason there's exciting music!
With no one around to
with
punch our
absolutely
faces in.
no reason
It's
for
very
it to
disappointing.
be exciting music. So, I need to go to the crew deck, I think.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I could get some nanites for 30 a pop, or some med hypos for 30 a pop, but I'm not going to. As I forget how to get... Oh, right, Psi is deck that way.
Yeah, we'll wait on that, because I imagine in the med sector there will be many med hypos. But good to know. In case we need it.
That chirp right there. Fuck!
Rack.
Whack, whack, whack. Yeah, that's him beating on the ground.
That was interesting too, because he like stood there and looked at your corpse for a while and like contemplated it, and then it was like smash, smash.
Yep. God damn, that thing makes me piss myself every fucking time. Maintenance droids are terrifying and evil, and
yeah, maintenance droids are the worst. They really are.
Okay. I'm just going to have my pistol ready because I'm pretty sure this is the hallway where you see the grenade.
Their only saving grace is that they have no projectile weapon. If they had a projectile weapon, they would be unstoppable.
Okay. Dealt with that fucker. Goddamn monkeys.
Now the music fits, at least. There's that.
Yep. I really hate monkeys. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
They give me uncontrollable loathing.
I can't believe you're having such trouble with these monkeys. Don't you know that they show no signs of advanced intelligence? I mean, come on.
You're a dick. And here we go with another new log.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely.
No, they haven't. Shut up, Rossi.
Case to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
I've got this.
We are the 99% of monkeys.
Fucking monkeys. I just have this one hybrid staring at me through a wall. I'm just kind of exploring around to see if there's anything I need. We've got a lot of backtrack. Whoa, shit! Bastard.
That's the big joke of this level, is that once you get to his office, you get to go all the way back to the beginning of the fucking level again.
Yep.
It does give you an opportunity to open that crate, though.
Yep. I'm gonna have to go back through a couple times and get crates, because I should be able to get that second rank of hack here shortly. I'm just gonna deal with you. So there's a shoddy hybrid down in a pit with some explosives. Wow, he's on fire and burnt to death.
Awesome!
It didn't actually kill him,
So
it
that's
just
new to
burnt him to
Second
death.
Yep. Being able to set people on fire, that is got to be one of my favorite features of this thing.
That is pretty goddamn fantastic.
And later, when we get pyro, you can also set enemies on fire with that, which kind of makes sense, really.
I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna go down for pyro.
Please make
It's
your
one of those
selection.
things of like, you gotta get into 3rd tier, which is...
You have not disappointed me.
Shit.
Transmitting
Over the corner.
cybernetic modules.
Like, Psi has some really great stuff you can do, but you have to go, although you really have to invest inside to get there. Which means that your beginning is going to be hellicious. because cryo sucks. I don't like it at all. And, you know, tampering is useful, but it takes up a lot of your psi to
Yeah. To actually kill an alarm.
not end the alarm. Yeah, you have to do a bunch. That's the thing with most of the tier 1 powers, is that they look useful, but they're not. They're weak.
There's a turret right
Well
there.
done.
And I'm not entirely
okay.
sure if
Shoot,
it can
got
hit
past
me or
it.
not.
Can you hack turrets?
I don't think yet.
I don't think so either. But
Well, the fact that it's just pointing at me tells me that I probably can't
I think it
actually.
knows,
It won't break
yes.
the window. Yes.
Dr. Watts is alive and in his office. He should know the code to the maintenance access shaft. Hurry! He's been badly wounded. Don't let him die before he tells you that number.
I mean, I hope he survives because I cared deeply about the life of
My colleague.
humans and my colleagues, yes, my dear colleague, Dr. Watts, who was totally on it about the monkeys, by the way.
Yep. Camera.
What? This is random, but what do cigarettes do?
They hurt you.
Okay, that's all.
I think so. I think they might give you some psi back, but I think they just flat up hurt you.
That was true in Deus Ex as well. The
There's a
cigarettes
guy
took
here
away 2 points of health and
who
wrote
has,
goodbye.
yeah, there's a guy here who has quite obviously blown his own brains out. Like there's a pistol
Is that-
between
we
his legs.
We get a ghost of that. Is this the same guy or a different?
This is a different guy.
Wow. Yeesh. Multiple suicides.
Dude, when everything goes to this much shit, are you shocked?
Do we know which guy it was? Because that's the funny thing, is that there's so many people who are named in logs.
I don't know that it's
That's,
it's just some guy down in the med annex. So,
I think Grassi's dead.
Nope.
If I recall correctly, he got the key card off his body.
You understand? They want you as a host. Get away.
that guy had 2 logs on him, and that was actually
Farewell,
him talking.
Dr. Watts.
Fuck! 2 shotgun hybrids up the top. So, how do I deal with this? Slowly and carefully.
Correct.
Happily, there's a table here. So I just burnt a lot of ammo.
Nice.
But that is a med table, so I got a lot of healing.
Yeah. I think that was the best way to deal with that situation.
Yep. I think that's really the only way to deal with that situation. Couple
Now do we... Actually, no. Let's
Couple
play the
shells.
logs before we go into the room of death.
Yes.
All right, calm down already. The access code to the conduit is 12451.
So that's
I've
what
got
we
an
needed.
autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
Now here's the fun one.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying to! I'm trying!
And if we go into the room where I guess they were autopsying this hybrid, which is not recommended.
Corpses everywhere.
Anatoly, there's only so much corporate calisthenics I can go through before I start to feel a little queasy, so let's get down to brass tacks here. We don't like each other. We each have our own motivations for undertaking this mission, so let me give you a little warning. I cannot be circumvented. I cannot be tricked. I cannot be manipulated. And I cannot be bought. You come at me straight and keep the fancy maneuvers for your next board meeting. Just because my father swam with the sharks doesn't mean that I
There.
do.
Please make your selection.
Do you want to explain that, Drew? His father, while
Sure.
I go along, and I'm just making my way back to hopefully see if about getting some shotgun training before I have to fight the robot.
All right. So that was Captain William Diego,
William Diego, yeah.
I believe. Yes, this is William Diego.
Shit.
Who? This is one of the.
Shit. So the bot is actually out. So I am changing to armor-piercing rounds, and I'm gonna have to deal with this fucking thing. So that's half its life. Dealt with. Okay, go ahead.
Like a boss. Excellent.
So go ahead.
I see
I'm
so
gonna
many
go-
people just plunk away at it, like
Oh, yeah.
pew, pew,
AP
pew,
rounds,
like
man.
certain it's gonna die on the next shot, and it takes forever, and it keeps getting closer.
Okay, so go ahead and explain this.
So
I'm
that's
gonna get
William
a
Diego.
shotgun training.
This is one of the few real links to System Shock 1, because System Shock 2 was originally going to be a different game before they told it as a sequel to System Shock 2. And he is the son of Edward Diego from the first game, who was the person who hired your character in the first System Shock game to hack the Shodan character to remove her ethical safety guards, which, why would you want to remove those? Sure, it makes perfect sense. Which led to her deciding that she was a superior form of life to all other forms of life, and therefore it was up to her to lord over all of humanity, which she would do by destroying it and then creating something better.
Yep. All right.
There's a really great work of fan fiction, by the way, by Seamus Young, one of the guys who does Spoiler Warning, which is another entertaining YouTube series, called Free Radical. That is just sort of a novelization of SS1, and it's quite entertaining.
All right. I'm just gonna walk into maintenance, which is gonna trigger an email.
Do not waste time patting yourself on the back. Get down to that shaft
Screw you!
engineering and reset the primary reactor core. That will restore power to the elevator, and you'll be able to get up to deck 4. Get going.
You know what? We are bleeding from every pore right now, so you're just gonna have to fucking wait, Polito.
Yep. However, she did give us some cyber mods, which will let me actually do the weapon upgrade that I need, I think. Standard 2, fuck. It's gonna take another round of cyber mods to do that. So, the next time,
Anyway, none of that was relevant because Shodan was destroyed at the end of the first game, so
Yeah.
anyway. Sorry,
Citadel
I apologize to
Station,
everyone
which
for that
is-
completely useless digression.
Citadel Station, which was the thing you were on, got fucked up and exploded.
Yep.
So, we are now down on the engineering deck. There is a hand. There's not any of the rest of the body, just a hand and a blood stain. Holding a bottle of very strong vodka.
You're now on the engineering deck. Find the engine core and
That
reset
is awesome.
it. This will restore power to the elevators. I'm getting some kind of strange readings from down there, so keep your eyes open.
Man,
It's down to just a few of us now. Right after Valdez died, I guess I went a little nuts and started tearing things apart. But what do you know, I found 2 more rad hypes. Hopefully that'll keep me going long enough to figure a way past that damn turret. Who is that? Delacroix? Sanger?
did that sound like Delacroix to you?
So,
I just gotta ask, does that sound like the kind of noise that Marie Delacroix makes?
yes,
No,
obviously.
is the correct answer.
So, the thing that's also new here is normally there was just a little indicator here that's straight ahead saying lethal.
Isn't
which-
Sanger the other girl? I'm sorry,
Yes.
continue.
which indicates that it is, full of lethal radiation. Now there's actually also a blue aura coming out of the room, indicating that there is lethal radiation in there.
Yay! I love lethal radiation. It's
So,
the most delicious thing.
I believe I need to head to the engine core and try and shut that down.
You actually, technically, you're supposed to be going to the cargo bays because that's where you get the key card, where you get into the engine so you can do anything.
Shuttle bay?
Cargo bay.
I've got engine
2.
bay or shuttle bay as my progression options. I'm just gonna wander.
Okay.
Radiation hazard.
Whee!
This is
Okay,
Xerxes.
it's just like a couple feet.
Troops
Whoa!
are
Jesus!
to all personnel. To
Open
avoid
door.
possible detention and execution, please respect the will of the many.
Fuck off.
Respect the will of the many!
Jesus. Open a door, there's a goddamn hybrid on the other side.
That is one of my favorite Xerxes lines, by the way.
The radiation must have locked the protective seals on engine core access. You're going to have to find some way to purge the radiation from the coolant tubes. Xerxes is blocking me out of the primary data loop, so I can't get any information. Keep your eyes open. You must find a way to purge these coolant tubes and get into the engine core. The ship must have some kind of backup system in place for just this kind of situation.
Yes, Polito. Aren't you on the computer staff of the...
Yeah,
Anyway.
but didn't she tell us that she's in kind of like some shitty office, like, stuck in?
Yeah. Yep. I'm just responding to the some kind of backup system
Yeah.
line.
Polito's a little... Well, yeah, but, I mean, would you...
Yeah.
Do you expect everyone to have good access of knowledge of engineering as a computer lead?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure what secrets you and your new buddy
There's Delta.
Captain Diego have got going
Yes.
up on deck 3.
Jesus!
But I intend to find out. If you continue to refuse to meet with me and my staff, you will leave me no choice but to register a complaint with Corporate. If you want to take me seriously, perhaps Sergeant Bronson and her security staff will.
2 goddamn pipe hybrids showed up, just running down this irradiated corridor at me.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, that the hybrids are, for whatever reason, completely immune to radiation. It's awesome.
We do not know death.
Oh shit.
In the House of Flies.
Is your vision
Yeah, that's a
so
thing.
small that you cannot see the value of our way?
For those who can't see, I just got killed by a protocol bot that charged at me and exploded.
Suspicious sigh.
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
I think this is going to be another one where we break right after the alarm.
Yeah.
That's great that Xerxes is in league with the monkeys. How does that even work? I'm trying to imagine that communication. It'd be weird.
Yeah. I don't think it's really a communication
Xerxes
so much
tells
as
the
it's
many
just like...
tells
Security system
the
validated.
Alright, did a quick hack. So yeah, we shall catch you guys on the other side of this episode because this is as good a place as any.
Yep.
Goodbye.